there's a good thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies of mysteries, and why did it downward most treasured sites in Christianity?
Alright, partner. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. It is 2/12/22. That is Saturday in the UK. What are we doing today, UK? Are you, K? Yeah, we're here. Good to see everybody rolling in. I love you too, Walt. What's happened over there, Paul? Randall, Jackie O, everybody's rolling in. It is a Saturday afternoon here in Tampa, Florida. The weather is 81 degrees, partly cloudy, and a slight breeze coming in from the west. I'm telling you, you can't make it any nicer than Florida's weather. And the reason I like it here in Florida is because it's the opposite where I was from, Phoenix, Arizona. Dry, desert, too warm. I mean, they're having a really cool, nice, winter, 5 months out of the year are just unmatched. Just like here in Florida, but in Phoenix, Arizona, it is amazing. And it's dry. Now, I thought their winters were great, but when you have humidity in the air, it gives you a different, almost a cooler feel. And when the breeze hits you, because you're a little glistening from the humidity, you feel that it's cooled off. In Arizona, you don't get that. It's a different type of heat. When I first moved out here, everybody knew, they said, and one of the reasons why I never would move to Florida in the past, I was going to move, either Colorado or someplace where it was still dry, but beautiful mountains. But everybody said to me, oh, you're not going to be able to stand the humidity. When it's 95, Rich, and you have 90% humidity, you're going to wish, you were in air conditioning. It's awful. And I said, oh, God, that sucks. Why would I even forget it? I would hate that. Well, when I came out here in May last year, it was already, it's kind of like it is today, 85, 84. And then June came, and it got to 90 a few times, 92. I was like, where's the heat? Then it rained. And it rained, and it rained, and it rained. And it cools off. And then you go outside the next day after it rains with the humidity. I felt fine. Yeah, I got sweaty, but I wasn't hot. And I can tell you, living in Arizona for 43 years and having to deal with 115 degree heat, a lot of times to 120, but every year it would hit 118, 117 for like a week straight, and then it'd be over 110 for 2 months straight. You may never get a break unless it rains. So there's a major difference. And I stepped outside today when it was 80, just about an hour ago. And I was expecting it to be a warm breeze, and it wasn't. It was cool. So it's a different experience altogether. I will take Florida's weather over Arizona. Big time. So if you think that the humidity is going to be unbearable, it's not if you're from Arizona. It's actually, it's cool. It's cooler. You'd think it would be hot, but I wasn't hot. I was able to breathe. I wasn't stifled, Anyway, today we're going to talk about this ridiculous new narrative that's going on in ufology from the same players as before. Lou Elizondo, the Mellanator, and whoever else, Nick Pope and all those people. We're going to talk about that. We'll get you updated on what's going on with the channel. I'm surprised that we're still here. Yeah. And the challenge that was put out to me by Rob Heatherly. And then a couple of videos that are going around about that little company over there. The Fist Club. The Fist Club. I don't know who's messaging me on Twitter that, you just can't put it all in at one time. I don't know, man. Let me see who's messaging me. I don't see any messages coming in, yet it's telling me I have Twitter messages that were just coming in one after the other. Let's take a look on the phone, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I see. Oh, no. Well, there's another one. All right. What is this? What the heck is this? Oh, we're going to talk about this from Dorothy. Just sent me something cool. It's called the Your Fallacy Is. And some of these things I see are, your fallacy is burden of proof. Your fallacy is appeal to authority. Your fallacy is ad hominem. Your fallacy is straw man. And your fallacy is the bandwagon. Those are all things that keep things in line or throw things awry in this field. So I'm excited for that, Dorothy. I don't think she knows the show's on. You know? What's that? Yeah, we're going to do it in a second. I want to let her know we're live. I'm live now. There we go. I didn't see Dorothy yet. Yeah, she hasn't been here. That's funny. Well, she probably thinks I'm on at 5 because I've been going on at 5 sometimes, an hour after I started today. What's that? Roll call, everybody. We'll do roll call. IR Film, how do you do? Welcome to the show. UK Saturday. Samo, same to you. Welcome to the show. Andy Cowley, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Lisa, Huh? Lisa M in the house. Welcome to the show. 8 from another world. What's up? What's up? I was going to call you Caesar and I didn't, but he's a chimp. He's a chimp. Ronaldo Maldonado. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Kazacares. Or Kazi Cares, however. Welcome to the show. Tony. What's up, DeCaro? Good to see you, my man. How's your weekend going? Welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy, as always, here. Love you. Thank you so much for your support, as always. And Randall, everybody here. Randall Hill, welcome to the show. Pete, goof on. You're my man. You're comedy gold. People don't appreciate the tone and humor, let alone your experiences. I love it. I do too. Pete, thank you for that. Things, when you say stuff like that, I just can't disagree. It's about me. Thank you. Welcome to the show, Pete. The Gorilla Game. What's up, man? Life is a fallacy. Yeah. Wow. Well said. Is it? Is it? Let's see who's coming. Oh, Love Wins. How you doing? I really like your profile pic there. There's the man. Exofa Terrestrial. Go check out Exofa Terrestrial on YouTube. That's the actual channel name as well. Mac. What's up, Mac Robertson? I know, it's Robertson probably. Welcome to the show. E.H. Hutton. Remember E.F. Hutton? When E.F. Hutton speaks, people listen. And they would go like this. You know, my finances aren't the same. When I lost my job in '89, it really took a toll on our family. But I saw E.F. Hutton on the TV, so I went to E.F. Hutton and got some advice. And you know what E.F. Hutton said? And then everybody would go. Like 20 people are in the room and they all stop what they're doing and they go. And then you hear the guy go, the narrator says, "When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen." What a great commercial. I'll never forget it as long as you live. Hey, Mark Todd, welcome to the show. Now, you see, that was an experience, Pete. There's an experience for us. Bungie 00s, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the Foghorn Leghorn. I used to be able to do that voice. I can't do it. I have to listen to it. I think I'm going to try it today. John P. Adventures. Goof on forever. Yeah. Yeah. God bless you. No. Alien bless you. Rambo!
You got nothing on me. They drew first blood, not me. They drew first blood. It's like a hoax. It's like, we say we were gonna drive until the wheels fall off, and then we hit a man, and body parts were everywhere.
You know how Sylvester Stallone cries? I'll make myself laugh. Poor Rocky. Poor Rambo.
They drew first blood, not me. This is my war. I come back from Vietnam, and people are throwing potatoes at me. I go there for my country. It's the thanks I get.
Mind blown over UAPs. What's up? Welcome to the show. Al Sands, welcome to the show. Who's coming in through that front door? Everybody's here? The force is strong here. Welcome to the show. The force is strong here. That is a great name. What's up, Mike J? Mike Johnson here, everybody. Sonny Andretti. I know, it's Andriot. On Sonny Andriot. Andriot? That's actually a very well acted scene. Don't make fun. I was doing the scene. I wasn't making fun of it.
It looks like we got a snowflake on our hands here. And no snowflakes allowed.
Guess who's here? Jaime came this week, Wednesday, for one thing only, and he hasn't been around, Jaime Mosan. Jaime! Whoa, hey, what are you doing? Thank you, I see it. Hey, how are you today on Saturday? It's in the UK, but I brought you Nos. It's a very good drink. It don't give you wings, but you can do a lot of things. Do it all. This will help you. I can't get Stallone out of my voice. I keep doing Jaime like Jaime Stallone. And I know I got this this is gonna make you rich. It's not that easy. This is the greatest sound of a can opening. They don't make cans like this anymore. And Nos got it down. Ready? This is the best sound you'll ever hear. I do it for you. Isn't that the best? Now I have to drink it. The celebratory Nos introduction to the UK. In 3, 2, gotta mute you. Yeah. Woo! 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 It burns so good. Now I have my esophagi all ready to talk.
Well, that's not funny, you know. You can burn your insides out.
You can't burn your insides out.
There's like sulfur in there, Sonny.
Sulfur.
It is. It's so sulfur. Why you gotta always make fun of me? You know, it's like I do a serious acting scene. It's like you're gonna bring it all down. You're gonna make fun of me. This is not a game. You know, when me and Sly worked together in The Spendables, we had a lot of problems there. This man is a fantastic actor. Never make fun of him. If anybody should make fun of is me. Make fun of me and my big cigar, my Churchill. I smoke the Churchills because they're the biggest and the best.
What do we do today? It does, right? I know I it sounds Cuban.
Yours like.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to play something, but not now. A UFO COVID. A UFO spotted in an old Apollo photo? What's that? Yeah, I'm going to show it. Oh man, that nose is hitting all spots right now.
Yo, you see this right here? It's like a triangle or something, you know? It's like UFO.
So this is from Tim Banal, where a decades-old photo from the Apollo 9 mission is making the rounds online as some suspect that a peculiar triangular shape spotted in the background could be some kind of alien craft. The image in question, which you can see in full context here, let me bring it all the way in, was taken by astronauts during a spacewalk on March 8th, 1969. Earlier this week, the picture popped up on a popular YouTube channel devoted to UFOs and space anomalies, which subsequently led to a number of media outlets highlighting the intriguing photo and wondering if the anomaly could be something extraterrestrial. Appearing to be thousands of miles away from the astronauts and seemingly lingering in the outer atmosphere of the Earth, the object has drawn comparisons to the Black Knight satellite, an alleged clandestine craft that conspiracy theorists believe is orbiting our planet, being kept secret by the proverbial powers that be. Should the image look familiar to dedicated UFO researchers? That's because it was not actually recently discovered, as it has been circulating on various forums and websites for the past few years, and every few months it winds up being heralded as a new find. So that's it. What is it? You know? Is it a shadow? Is it a hole? Is it a cave? Is it a UFO? As for what the object could be, if it's not an alien craft or an ET satellite, fastidious UFO researcher Scott Brando argues that the anomaly is in fact merely a photographic imperfection that was produced when the original NASA images were processed digitally back in 2004. Well, this would seem to explain how it was hiding in plain sight for decades until it was noticed by researchers studying Apollo images online. With that in mind, what's your take on the weird object? Is it an alien craft or just a speck of dust? Share your thoughts with us on Toast to Toast PM. Not a big fan of that picture, right? Why does everything have to be so dang difficult? Why? All right, here's what I want them to do. And I think it would satisfy our curiosity. Not weaponize. Don't you ever say weaponize your curiosity here. Ever. What was I saying? Oh, you know what would quell everybody's curiosity? Nah. Is it quell? What does quell mean? I use it quite often. Doesn't that mean build up or something like that? Or something? What is the definition of quell? It is to put an end to a rebellion or other disorder, typically by the use of force. Extra police were called to quell the disturbance. Oh, it's to relax things. Oh, okay. So I was right. So to quell any doubts, I want to see this image defect in other photos from... Hey, it doesn't even have to be the Apollo mission. Show me how that happened. There's got to be other artifacts on other photos with the thousands upon thousands, right? So wouldn't it be nice if we can see that duplicated, replicated, copied, and pasted? See, that's how you get rid of curiosity. Anyway, I don't think it's TR3B shit. TR3 bullshit. Next. Oh, Schneike. I did forget to put my show up here. I forgot to set it up. Everything's here, so I'm just not used to making that mistake. I want to talk about this real quick. I love this stuff. Scientists say there may be a major planet that could potentially support life for at least 1 billion years into the future. Yeah, you know what they call it? Earth! Earth! Idiots. Not now. It's Earth.
We added a lot of...
I wonder where we could go live. Is there a place like... You're on it! Stop trying to go to Mars. There's no reason to go to Mars. Just to explore. That's it.
Smart new features.
Don't go
to the
live
F-150.
there. Why would you do that to yourselves? You're not going to make it. Something's going to go wrong. You're going to die. And you're not... Yeah, no. Mission incomplete. Hey.
Planetarium Director for the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia. Derek, welcome. Great to have you with us. So can you give us an idea
a little happy
of
for
what
me.
this potential sign of life on Venus could mean?
I'm your Venus.
Well, actually, what it could mean is that we have the opportunity to possibly identify life somewhere else in the solar system and in space other than Earth. We really have no confirmation of any kind of life anywhere else. You know, the great attraction of Mars has always been the fact that we've understood Mars to have been so much more like Earth in its early history. If we could identify the possibility of some sort of life on Venus, we would really love to be able to confirm that we're not alone in the universe.
So my understanding is that NASA has considered some proposals to send spacecraft to Venus. What would be the benefit of investing in these?
First of all, Venus is way worse than Mars. We should not go to Venus. I saw a super chat come in, and I'm looking for it. Jackie O, did I already say thank you? Well, I don't know how I didn't see it. Here it is, and I see it on YouTube, but I don't see it on my StreamYard yet. I've been scrolling and scrolling. Oh, there it is. Jackie O with a 5-pounder. I forgot. Yeah, you know, super chat, super sticker, support the show through PayPal or even Cash App or become a patron. You can do all that because that's how GoofOn survives doing a show 6 days a week. And I got an announcement I have to make today. This is unbelievable. Jackie O, you are the father. Now, the continuing supporter of GoofOn. And that's a 5-pounder. You didn't even... It's nice, see? You didn't have to write anything down. No comment, no sticker. Those get to GoofOn very quick, by the way. You know, I didn't even have to look. I'm good at this. Oh, that tastes good, Jackie. Oh, 5 pounds.
my gosh.
Mucho gusto, generoso, a continuing supporter of Goofon. Grazie. Grazie. Jackie O. Venus is very dangerous. I remember when we first went there and landed on the planet, I think the satellite only lasted... Satellite? Did I just say that? That's weird. The lander only lasted about 15 minutes before it... I think it's a very toxic place. Yeah, it's toxic. Yeah.
Types of missions, what exactly would these spacecraft be looking for?
What
People.
scientists always want to do is corroborate the evidence that they already have about any place that they've investigated remotely. So going to Venus would be like acquiring data that would provide what you might call a ground truth, if you will, for the information that we've been able to derive remotely. That would afford us a better understanding of Venus itself. That in turn...
Wait a minute. I didn't understand a word that guy just said. What did he just say? We're going to listen to that again. I don't know what I heard.
helps us to understand how planets form.
Look at him. Ooh, little Richard. Ooh.
Form in a solar system and better help
She's
us
gonna
understand
ask
how
him.
our solar system
Right?
came into existence. The other piece of this that's actually kind of intriguing
No.
is that action of Mars has always been the fact that we've understood Mars to have been
Listen.
so much more like Earth in its early history. If we could identify the possibility of some sort of life on Venus, we would really love to be able to confirm that we're not alone in the universe.
So
This question.
my understanding is that NASA has considered some proposals to send spacecraft to Venus. What will be the benefit of investing in these types of missions? What exactly would these spacecraft be looking for?
What scientists always want to do is corroborate the evidence that they already have about any place that they've investigated remotely. So going to
Corroborate evidence. He didn't say what we're looking for. Not yet. She asked him, what would we be looking for if we went there? And he says, well, we want to corroborate evidence first. That's the first part of his answer. Here's the next.
Venus would be like acquiring data that would provide what you might call a ground truth, if you...
So we would be acquiring data that would be ground truth. She asked him, what would they find? You know, would you find, slimy rocks or old fossils? You know, he's just beating around the bushes.
will, for the information that we've been able to derive remotely. That would afford us a better understanding of Venus itself.
I knew he said nothing. Let me go back and play that question one
That
more
in
time.
turn
I'm
helps us
serious.
to understand
This is
things.
what's
We
going
would
on
really
all the
love
time
to
now.
be able to confirm that we're not alone in the universe.
Watch. Listen.
So
Learn.
my understanding is that NASA has considered some proposals to send spacecraft to Venus. What will be the benefit of investing in these types of missions? What exactly would these spacecraft be looking for?
What scientists always want to do is corroborate the evidence that they already have about any place that they've investigated remotely. So going to Venus would be like acquiring data that would provide what you might call a ground truth, if you will, for the information that we've been able to derive remotely. That would afford us a better understanding of Venus itself. That in turn helps us to understand how planets form in a solar system and better help us understand how our solar system came into existence. The other piece of this that's actually kind of intriguing is that if we can better understand how Venus is today, it might give us a hint about how we should be thinking about what could happen to Earth in the future if we continue to go down the path of global warming.
Oh my God. Are you effing serious? He just said that we're going to turn into Venus if we're not careful. Yes, Venus is a runaway greenhouse effect. I get it, but that's the planet. They always say that, it used to be Earth-like. That's why we call it our sister planet, because it's virtually the same size, almost. I think Earth is a little bit bigger. But it's too close to the sun. It's not in the Goldilocks zone. So, a little bit. If we were to take Venus's place and Venus took our place, the greenhouse effect over there, would probably reverse because the planet would cool off just by its positioning, and then Earth would turn into Venus down the road. But would it have the acidy rain and all that toxic stuff? Does that happen over 1 billion years? Nobody ever talks about that. If we switched places with Mars, let's just do that. How hard can it be to move a planet? Yeah, that's an interesting question. I wonder if we could actually move Mars closer to Earth, maybe in the future. That would be weird. We would have to build a rocket or something that would almost be the size of Earth to push it, I would think. I don't know. Food for thought, though, huh? I don't know if I want to hear this guy anymore talking about global warming. I'm bored. He's done. Yep. Done. Don't forget to go to Goof on Lives and sign up, subscribe over there. Because we don't know when things will end. I am going to play a third phase of Moon last night, just one video, because I want to look at this freaking thing. This is unbelievable last night. I don't know how this video isn't viral. I just don't get what's going on in this planet, on this planet. Watch this. I'm going to bring it up. This is absolutely phenomenal. Really is. I'll start right from the beginning. Almost. All right. I couldn't wait.
Adding some brightness, contrast. Norway.
Wait, sorry.
Over the Norway-Finland airspace. Watch these videos. Once again, let's get a close-up look. I'm actually adding some brightness, contrast. This thing is zipping across the sky, undulating. Quite interesting, but what's amazing is that we have multiple eyewitnesses, 3 in fact. Take a look at this. Let's get another look at this, a close-up, whatever this object is. We're glad we're having multiple eyewitnesses. Keep watching, guys. We got some incredible stuff on this encounter. We'll get to the speculation in just a bit. Now let's bring in the third eyewitness account. Here it is. Multiple eyewitnesses. People have their eyes on the skies. Watch. So did you guys see that? We have in this close-up image 2 accompanying orbs of this object. Celestial in nature, maybe something built, some intelligence. Look at this accompanying orbs besides this burning up object. It seems to me that there is some kind of reference to, as people are stating, that it looks like the Mandalorian's new ship that he acquired in the new TV show Book of Boba Fett. Brent, what's your thoughts here? Yeah, Mando's ship's pretty badass. Look at that thing, streamlined. Yes, indeed, it does look something similar to this capture right here, this still that we're looking at. And I'm really happy that people were on the ground and they really captured some really good footage right here. And I like the way this thing's is screaming. Is it skipping across our atmosphere, up in the horizon there, up in the stratosphere, or is this closer? This looks a little closer, and the way it's moving and captured in daylight, it's a pretty rare phenomenon. Is this more experimental craft that we're looking at, or just a celestial event? But then when we look at that other photo and stills of what we're looking at and captured by multiple events, this is a good capture. Let's look at this again.
Wow, this is amazing, isn't it? That's ridiculous. Unless...
You see the guy right there, he notices something in the sky, he steps into frame, and we're looking at this closer right now. That's what it's about. We're enhancing it, and we're getting the people's opinions in this live premiere. What it could be is a question that we want to find out. Could it be simply space junk or a meteorite? That definitely is a possibility, no doubt about it. But when we look at this closer, and especially with the upcoming little enhancements with the accompanying orbs on its right and left flank, that gives away
what?
Something
Orbs?
That seems, like I said,
there's no
intelligence
orbs. I
behind
don't
it.
see any
look
orbs.
At this thing. It's just zipping. It almost looks like the video's fast forward, but it's in real time.
Out of focus, out of focus,
indicating
out of focus.
the fast rate of speed. Is this hypersonic
Too far away.
experimentation going on above our skies? And this could...
Look at that. I want to talk about this real quick. Okay, so it's a white object. We'll go ahead and say that, get that out of the way. It has a unique, almost X-Wing-esque type of Star Wars looking ship, which is also unusual. It is not high in the clouds, because there are no clouds, but it's very low, which I'm getting to what I think it is. I think, because I'm droner, I think this is a remote control craft. I do. When I have video of a guy, which I never thought of I would need it, but he was flying the Millennium Falcon. There's a video on YouTube of some guys who built the Millennium Falcon. Not the same guy, but the guy that I recorded had a styrofoam like he made this thing that looked like the Millennium Falcon, and he built it himself and used a drone. It's amazing. You can't even see, everything's painted white or off-white or even the shadow. I mean, it's amazing what this guy did. And it was big. I'm wondering if we're looking at that. Not him, but something like that. Because this is very low. And I know it looks like it's going very fast. But let's take another look at this. I want to see where it ends. All right, so I'll play the rest of this out because you'll see.
Accompanying orbs around it. Look at this. You see it left to right. Those orbs aren't like drifting one way or the other. They're solid in its proximity to this. Very, very peculiar. Brent? Yeah, it almost looks like tips of wings, and it's glinting off of it. And this like booster coming out from the back. I've seen this before in what looks like aviation, and this looks more aviation than a celestial event. Yep, people will be saying this could be the Mandalorian's new craft that he acquired. But again, the evidence is interesting. Now let's get to more right now. Buckle up. Watch this.
Oh, I got distracted. Let me look. Now I want to look at the 3 sightings of this thing now and make my final. Because it doesn't look that high there. It looks maybe 200 feet. That's low. Yeah, that's low. That's 150, 200.
Once again, let's get a close-up look. I'm actually adding some brightness
I
contrast.
think I'm right.
And this thing is zipping across the sky, undulating.
I think I'm right. That's
Quite
not
interesting,
huge.
But what's amazing is that we have multiple
I wanna
eyewitnesses.
see it, though.
3, in fact. Take a look at this.
I'm going to watch this with the sound off. Not that high in the sky. For all we know, it could be this guy who comes walking out of the right hand of the screen. It could be him and his buddies. That's not high at all. But it's going a pretty good distance. It may be faster than I think. It's very difficult without being there to know exactly, but it's definitely going. It looks like it's going fast. Now, if that was 1,000 feet high and it looked that big, then I'd say, okay, this has got some girth and width to it. Those black things that you're seeing there is just an artifact the camera makes from a white object reflecting the sun. It's just trying to compensate, figure out, well, the sun's a little low, but that's still reflecting the sun, it looks like. No, it's not. I don't think it is. I don't think it's reflecting the sun there. It might be. I don't know. It's not on the mountain, and the mountain's higher than this. Capiche? And why would it look like that? Right? Why would it look like that? So a lot of questions Richie has here. Why would it look like that? See, it's not that hard. I don't think it's a UFO. It's unidentified because we don't really know. That's a UFO. Haha, I get it. But I just don't think it's secret technology or anything like that. It's my opinion. I don't know. I have to go with my gut, and that's what my gut tells me. And every time I go against my gut, I'm wrong. We may never know what this is. Capiche? No, I know. I made that. That wasn't a good capiche. Still a 1 capiche show. Girth and width. 2 words never really used in ufology as much as it should. Right? You never hear that. I want to see Michael Schratt one day doing a report, and he goes, look at the girth and the width on that thing. Just once, that's all. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. Tomorrow, what a day Sunday is going to be. I'm going to be on unidentified, and I don't understand why we would do a show on Super Bowl Sunday. Unidentified S4. I just thought of that. Who does a show during the Super Bowl? I'm supposed to be on that show during the Super Bowl. I got to check this out. Am I right? What time are we on tomorrow? During the Super Bowl. What time tomorrow? Unidentified S4. 8 o'clock? 6 o'clock? Because I know the game's 5 hours. Yeah, I think the game starts at, let's see, 8 o'clock? Let's see, tomorrow at, oh, look at, it's at 1 p.m.? Oh, well, unbelievable. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. Because Super Bowl starts around, I think, 4:20. My eye got stuck. I couldn't stop it. So tomorrow I'll be on unidentified S4. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good show tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, the patrons are getting a video tomorrow. And there'll be a third phase UFO report going up Sunday, which is going to be, have to admit, it's going to be a good one. Matter of fact, if you weren't around last night, there wasn't a new video on third phase UFO report. That's right. That's right. It was a 30-minute episode. It's doing okay, actually. I was surprised because I put it out at 4 a.m. that there was a lot of people there. Yeah, we almost got to 55. You know, it's my fault that the channel slowed down. Because we were getting over 100 there live during the premieres, but I didn't do anything for 5 weeks when I went to California. And then towards the end of the year, I also took another month off of loading. I mean, I do most of the uploading there, but Michael puts a video sporadically. And so do the Cousins brothers, but, you know, I'm doing 90%. And it slowed down like you wouldn't believe. I feel bad. Because that's a great channel. Alberto Lopez? Alberto Lopez! That's a 10-pounder. Look there. Look. No message. He knows. No funny super sticker. And that, what is that, Cobra Kai? I know that guy. I know that look. I can't remember. A continuing supporter of Goofon, Alberto Lopez with 10 pounds. And I bet if you did put a message, you would say something like, Goofon rocks, go get him, and I got your back. That's right, Alberto Lopez with a 10-pound super support. Gosh! All over nothing. Mucho gusto, generoso. Thanks, Alberto Lopez, continuing supporter of Goofon. Last night's video was fantastic. I'm just going to play 2 minutes. Because I want to know answers to this. I have to know what you think I'm going to show you. Hey, Ricardo Jimenez. Happy Saturday. Capiche? Thanks, Ricardo. $2 super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso, sir. Welcome to Third Phase UFO Report. I'm Rich Giordano from Goofon. And here is tonight's report. I have got some TR-3B footage that's going to blow your face off. Oh. Something that looks like a tic-tac, paddywhack, and an orb or plasma ball. Oh, I love that plasma ball. Nothing like plasma balls. Here. So remember, you're not alone. You see? You're so we're going to look at this. All right, let's get to the... I want to do this one. No. Which one? This one? This one? Or this one? No, this one? Yeah, let's do this one. This one. Yeah. They're all freaking good. Mysterious bright light. Go! Tosana Matona Makiro Roja.
All right, you see it. That thing, whatever it was, you guys might have thought it was the moon, the sun. Well, it blinked out of existence. It just disappeared. What could have done this? It was lighting up the sky for a long time and then simply vanished. That's what caught the person's eye, in my opinion, that was there, who captured this video, knew that something was up, something peculiar, something strange. Brent, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, Blake, I remember pulling this up, and he was taking a look, and Blake says, "What's this? Is it the moon or the sun?" I'm like, "Wait, you're going to see this thing. It's going to blink out." And that's what it did. It's pretty amazing. We're looking at something that's so luminescent, that's lighting up the night sky, and it's pretty much illuminating the village underneath it as well. We're seeing it. It's just static there, and it just holds itself, and then all of a sudden it just blinks out. It sparks out of existence. This is a cool sighting, and it needs to be shared. We see this kind of anomaly in this atmospheric phenomenon or otherworldly craft creating this kind of situation pretty much on a daily to a weekly basis. It's constant. It's very unique, and I really like this capture.
Yeah, I'm wondering, Brent, is this possibly a natural occurrence, like natural weather phenomenon that we don't see every day? Like maybe a static field of energy with electricity in the sky, and then it just blinked out? Or is this something otherworldly, Brent?
Yeah, it's hard telling. What we're looking at could be military. It could be new technology, higher flares, and different luminosity of these objects that they could create. What we're seeing is something that is, again, people don't know what they're seeing in the skies. It's a big question. What is it, and where's it coming from?
Okay, every now and then we get a report that comes in, and you really can't tell what you're looking at. Yeah. Lisa Sorensen with a $5 super chat with that super excited, shocking, I can't believe what I'm looking at emoji. Another person with great hair. Jennifer Siami with a 5-pounder. Subscribe to Goof on Lives. Rich? They won't stop us.
Let me tell you something, Siami. Nobody can stop the Hulkster. We're going to take Goofonia and we're going to go all over the world. We're going to go to Amsterdam, brother. We're going to go to Tokyo. We're going to go to Japan.
Ow. Thanks. Mucho gusto generoso, ladies. Ladies. So what is this sighting? I don't want to hear me talk, but what is this thing? I mean, I have no choice, really. So, you know what? Here's what I said. I said that I think this is, see the way it's moving? Like, the guy's moving the camera, and it looked like the object, whatever this is, the light, didn't match. Now, I'm not sure why, but I think I want to do an experiment. I think this might be, like, we're looking through a window, but you're seeing a reflection of what's going behind the cameraman. And I think what it may be, there's a black cloth or something that's hanging, and maybe they're putting a flashlight or some sort of light behind it. They put it up to it, because I don't see the light illuminating the ground below. And it doesn't look like I can't tell if it's in clouds. I don't know if it's in the sky. But it looks like they're dimming it. You know what I mean? Trying to make it look like something else that it isn't. See, the way it just closed in on itself too quick, like, almost. Watch. And then it stops itself, it seems. It's like they're oops. You know? It's like they didn't mean it or something, and now they meant to do it in a way that looks smooth. And that's why I think once it goes in, I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Watch this. I think I saw some orb activity. Not here. I do. I think I saw. Watch here. No, maybe the next time it does it. Hold on. I know I saw something weird in that bright area at the bottom. Right here. Watch. Nope. I guess I imagined it. See? I don't know. What do you guys think it is? It's Stephen Greer's itchy flare. It might be. A flare? A flare? Where's the smoke? And I don't know flares that look like that. You know? I don't think it's that. I don't think it's a flare. Yeah, flares kind of, especially, you wouldn't drop them over a populated area. You know? You wouldn't drop it over a populated area. I want to see if those orbs are on the bottom here. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, Helen Crystal Energy with 111 pounds. I like your hair color. That's unique. That is like, you know what that reminds me of? Like an Aquaman or an Aqua Girl. You are in the water, it looks like, with a little dog who's trying to kiss you by lifting his head or her head back. I like that picture. Thank you. $1.11. I appreciate the support, Helen. You're here every day, too, so I can't thank you enough, honestly. I got to put this on mute. I don't know why I did that. I accidentally put it on there. So, mucho gusto, generoso, Helen. I'm going to give you something that we didn't do yet. And, nah, I won't do that. Hold on. There we go. Grazie. 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 You know you gotta... Never mind, I can't do it. I don't know what I was going to say. You know you gotta... Finish that sentence. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is almost time to set up the pool. It's 81 degrees, but tomorrow it's going to be 72, 73, 70... No, 67. All right, here's a little bit of an announcement I have to make. You know, I was saying I was going to go to NASA in April. Well, it's March 20th, and I'm going to go see the Artemis launch. And I am on Saturday, I think it's Saturday and Sunday, it's 2 days. And somebody has tickets to go, and we're going under the name of Third Phase of Moon as reporters. We're going to report on everything. So I will have access. I will be getting the best seat in the house for the launch. And this is a historic launch. So March 20th, 5 weeks from now. How cool is that? And then when I get home, I'm going to edit it all together. And then we're going to throw it up on Third Phase of Moon, Goof on, Third Phase UFO Report, and everybody else who wants to share it. That's part of our little community here. So can you imagine the things I'm going to see? How much I'm going to learn? I got to drive down there. I only thought it was an hour and 15 minutes. It's 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes, it says. But I don't believe that, but... Yeah, so very excited. I'm very excited. I'll be going with the guy who's taken me, who has the access, is Jason Summerly. He's done work for Third Phase of Moon in the past. They're friends. That's how I met him, through Third Phase. So can you believe this? How fun is that going to be? How fun is that going to be? And now I'm going to stay down there. I don't want to drive back and forth. Well, maybe I will. But it's expensive to stay in Orlando right now. I don't want to spend $100 if I don't have to. $100 a night? I think it was like, I don't want to stay in a dive. I want to stay in a nice place. If I'm going to stay one night, I'm gonna go to town. I'm going to order room service if there is one. I'm not going to be staying at a resort. Anyway, that's what's coming up in 5 weeks. We're finally going to do something with a lot of meaning with NASA. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, I talked to him today. I got to send him my information so I can get the pass. They have to do, I think, a background check on me or something. It's pretty serious stuff. Yeah, they look into your shit. They make sure you're not a criminal. They don't want criminals going to NASA to blow up everything. You understand? All right. All right. Why is this? I'm going to show you this. I didn't think I would. But this is pretty amazing. It's about SJW versus logic. And why am I not getting the volume on this? I can't. This is weird. I can't hear anything. All right, there it is. No wonder why it was whited out.
System in the world?
I don't want that now.
If dominant narrative in America.
All right, let me pull it over. This is just interesting to me. I like hearing stuff like this. And you got to see this lady, her response at the end.
Is white people are evil, white people suck, we should be ashamed of ourselves. And
I don't think we should be ashamed of ourselves. I think that we should take responsibility for the system that we've created.
The best system in the world?
Oh, we do not have the best system in the world.
Who has a better system?
Who has it
European
better?
countries that are much better off than
you
us.
mean like the European countries with a higher density of whites, like Northern Europe?
That's one way to phrase it, I guess.
You don't mean Turkey.
No.
You don't mean Eastern Europe
No.
with the communists. So the only time you can come up with a system that's better than America, it's a country that's more white than America.
Oh, man. Oh, snap. That's powerful. That is powerful stuff, my friends. What is this?
Dominant narrative in America.
If Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
How will you do that exactly? Since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control.
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
I know there's a lot of members on the Hill, not a lot, some who are vocal, who are conveying that Nord Stream 2 is the answer here. And what the point Jake was making, or additional steps on Nord Stream 2, is that would actually not be an effective deterrent. That is not effectively going to change the behavior of President Putin.
If Russia.
So, GoofOn Lives is GoofOn's second channel. So what I'm going to do on Sunday, I'll probably do it in the morning just to make sure everything works over there. I'm going to do a live broadcast before I go on Unidentified S4. And then I'll promote the new channel. Now, I was just going to put up a video introducing the channel, so when people click on it, it'll say, this is the backup channel for GoofOn. I'm Rich Giordano. It's here because ... Well, I'm going to do something with the channel. I'm not just going to put it up as a backup. It's going to be GoofOn Lives, and we're going to do things just like we do here, but nothing will be from the outside without permission from now on. You know what I mean? Anything, unless it's news and stuff that I'm allowed to use, everybody's allowed to use. But other than that, yeah, I'm doing something tomorrow over there. I just thought of it. I want to see if it works. I'm not sure, but last night's show that I did for 90 minutes got 4,000 hours of watch time already. That's all you need, and 1,000 subscribers to go to make it just like this channel. I want to see something real quick. Because the last time I checked, there was 450 subscribers, I believe. I want to see how many we got over there now. There's 543. We're over halfway there to 1,000. That's awesome. What unbelievable support. Really. You really. Are you white supremacists? Oh, come on, Hiko. None of that language. Why is the Loveface XYZ still here? Why isn't that person booted yet, moderators? I guess I'll have to do it. Don't know why I have to do that job when I've got several moderators here. Oh, I just got permission to use videos that were made by Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Not a problem. No cap G. I don't know what that means. This is blurry again. Yeah, the lighting. I guess the sun is behind some things. It was brighter in here before. It looked better. I know, I'm talking. What time is it? Oh, we only got 20 minutes left. Wow. Wait, what time did I start? 4 o'clock. Yeah, that's right. 90-minute shows from now on. 90 minutes. What's this here?
Which sounds great, but not all opinions.
I thought this was very funny. I'm going to play it. Watch this. I think this is from Benny Johnson's channel.
Opinions are created equal.
No,
Benny Hill.
Funny, Jim. You're not only making people not trust you, you're making them not trust me.
Who just wing it, who make it up as they go along. And because figures like Rogan are trusted by people that don't trust real newsrooms.
Well, like, why don't people trust me? They trust Rogan, but I'm perfectly trustworthy. Look how loose my tie knot is. Joe Rogan's irresponsible. He took horse maggot medicine the other day. Now tell me, sir, and don't tell me anything other than this. Should there be a war? Yes, there should be a war. Interview's done. I'd like to see you do that, Joe Rogan.
Which sounds great, but not all opinions are created equal.
Now, listen.
I thought that was very funny. That's a really good impression. You know, it's not spot on, but it is. It is. Because he exaggerated it enough. And the mannerisms and the way the mouth is and the way some of the words were, that was a very, very, very brilliant and very funny impression. And I'm saying that about a guy I don't really care to watch. Brand, what is it? Stephen Brand, Michael Brand, what's his brand name? He's just a little, he's too much. He reminds me of me. I don't need another me doing this. Nah, there's only one me. You got a lot of nerve to talk like that about yourself. You stupid asshole. All right, here's something called Lazar. I want to see what this is.
Looked around.
Oh.
And began to.
This is from Dark Sky Files. Let's see what Bob Lazar was saying during this original interview. I believe this is the interview. that he originally did.
Understand how the craft was operated, and finally grasp the whole project as a whole, as what we were doing, the fact that we weren't building this thing.
What's
we
up,
were trying
David?
to find out how it was made. We were back engineering it.
Russell
when I
Graham.
first got to look inside the craft, all I can say, it's an ominous feeling. You walk in there and it feels as if you shouldn't be there. I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's a real ominous feeling. It's not an exciting feeling. It brings up a whole lot of questions in your mind. I only witnessed one test flight up close, officially. That I was just inside the hangar. The craft lifted off the ground, virtually noiseless, other
There was
than
a
small
corona
corona discharge in the bottom of the craft, indicating the presence of high voltage. That dissipated at about 30 feet, and it stood there completely silently, and moved over to the left and to the right. And
Completely silently? Completely silent, I believe, is the way, because you've already gave the adjective to it, which was completely. And then silent is the, is it the verb? Adverb? Yeah, it's an adverb because it's describing what it did. But it did it twice, right? I don't know. I don't remember the terminology for English, the perfect language. Let's see here. What is going on? I'm getting messages here. Da-da-da-da-da, beep-a-da-ba-da, oops, da-da-da-da-da, which is okay, by the way. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for the message. Qvid, why are people saying... Oh, I misread it. Nothing. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, this is interesting. All right, let's go to... This says this is popular.
Hey, do you ever wonder, like, what is going on? I mean, like, do you ever, like, wake up or do something and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Hey.
Wow, does TikTok blow? It's getting really dumb. Fleet of UFOs caught on camera over California. Something is going on. Bro Bible. Fleet of UFOs caught on camera over California. Something big is going on. Aliens aren't even trying to hide these days. The sheer number of UFO sightings caught on camera or spotted in images on the internet is starting to get out of control. All right, this came out October 26th, but it was in my feed and I thought it was new. That's why I'm reading it. But nonetheless, I didn't read it. It applies to today. I'm sorry, I'm too close to the microphone. It applies even today. Little wonder why, like, Miley Cyrus and Demi Lovato have begun openly stating they've been in contact with aliens, and why former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid and others in government have gone on record with new admissions about the existence of possible aliens and the technology. It's also no coincidence that all of a sudden we have all these astronomers and astrophysicists making landmark discoveries about the potential existence of alien life on planets like Mars, Venus, and Pluto. By the way, I did want to talk about this real quick. Let me pull this up. The new script. I don't need to pull anything up. I'm talking about the picture here. This new script that they're going over now is that it's not about nuts and bolts anymore. Now, about 5 years ago, maybe give or take a few years, either way, I'm not too sure, Grant Cameron, who we all know, has been talking about these alien beings that they're around us, but they're in different realities. We can't see them until they want to be seen. We mistake poltergeist activity, spiritual orbs, lights in the sky for aliens because that's what they really are. What did I just say? we mistake them for... No, we think they're spiritual in nature, but they're really aliens, I think is what I'm trying to get to. That is something we've delved into many times. I'm talking, I can't remember how much, but I've been talking about it since day one. The theory is now being made very public in mainstream media by people who claim that they have government connections, they're whistleblowers, and like I was just saying from that story, astrophysicists and astronomers and scientists are all talking about it. This is, it's okay, but how does Lou go from they're a threat to this, and even saying they're demons, possible demons? Now, he mentioned that on season 1, episode 4, at the last 6 minutes of that episode, when he talked to one of his higher ups and asked if he can research something, if he could have access to certain documents. And the guy said, no, you're out of your mind. Do you think I'm going to let you have access to that? Because, Lou, they're demons, damn it. Demons. And I'm not going to talk to you about it again. That's when Lou realized he had to leave ATIP. That was his story. He didn't talk about it that much in public, but now they are. And Lou is also part of the Galileo Project with Thornton Mellon, Gary Nolan, now Nick Pope. And these people have, and I'm not talking about, I'm talking about all of them, little to no experience compared to some of us who are a voice and have experience with the public. Should be on that project. They don't have the right people in there. I think they've got the right... There's right people and there's people that shouldn't even be there. You have to have somebody who has talked to the public by the thousands. I'm not saying me. Third Phase of Moon could do it. They've talked to more people than anybody on this planet when it comes to UFOs. UFOs from the public, sorry. Because the Galileo Project is about finding a UFO highway, more or less. They want to look for a Oumuamua-typed craft near planets that could have potential life. And of course around our solar system and whatnot. But they are looking to get pictures, evidence, which will never make it to light. As long as Lou is there and people like Lou. There is no way. Because what Lou will do and why he's a part of it, and this is why I think Avi Loeb is gullible, because he's allowing the government to be involved with something that shouldn't have the government involved. I thought the Galileo Project is by the people for the people. But how do you get $100 million right away? Well, Christopher Mellon and his buddies probably have that kind of whip. I know he's got it all by himself, but I'm talking without taking the whole load. They could run that project for years. But they put out a statement a week ago saying, or maybe 2 weeks ago, that Avi Loeb is building the machine. I read the thing here that he wants to find something in the first 2 years. They think they will find something in the first 2 years. That's pretty cocky. Pretty cocky. If you ask me. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Near. Avi Loeb, you don't know what's going on. Because Lou and Thornton Mellon will take you for a ride. And it won't be on a spaceship. It won't be on your telescope. It'll be around the office. They're laughing at you, they're mocking you, pointing the finger right at you. How could a Harvard professor believe in such ludicrous stuff? Everybody's pointing their finger at you, finger at you, finger at you. Everybody's pointing their finger at you, you. Check this out.
Bringing out the info on against the people who are doing the attacks, people who are doing the attacks, people who are doing the attacks, people who are doing the attacks. You gotta find out. And let's start bringing out the info and what's going on against the people who are doing the attacks, people who are doing the attacks.
Yeah, which is yourself. See? For those who do not agree with the personal attack on Lou Elizondo and his family in the Who's Lou mockumentary, please share. These guys, this Rob Heatherly, accepted the Lou challenge to box me on TikTok. I would literally wipe the streets with this guy. Have you seen him? Have you seen Rob Heatherly? The guy looks like, I don't know if his chest is concave or what, but he doesn't look like the healthiest specimen. What is he talking about? We're going to try to get this done. This boxing match or whatever. Yeah, but I won't do it for nothing. You know. There's got to be, if I'm putting my reputation on the line. I mean, we're talking as a man. If I get knocked out, could happen. Won't happen. Could happen. It won't happen by Rob. Slobby Robbie. Jackie for the trip. Aw, you know, I wish I could bring somebody else who could help me with the camera work, you know. Somebody else in Florida. Thank you, Jackie O, a 5-pounder for the trip. I like the little beach and umbrella there with the beach blanket. You're so nice to me. Really nice. Thank you. And you support other channels too. It's not just here. You're a huge supporter of Third Phase of Moon and all of us, you know, Michael, Alien Addict. Just unbelievable. Thank you. Continuing supporter of GoofOn. There he is. Anthony. S4. Unidentified S4. $2 super sticker. What'd you get? Oh, it's a director's chair saying on set. Nice. Nice. Hey, is that Mr. DB Cooper 77? I thought I saw you earlier. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Thought we lost you again. No, I didn't. I knew you were around. Good to see everybody. What time is it? We've got some time. We don't have to stop at exactly the bottom of the hour. Even though I woke up today and haven't eaten yet. I woke up at almost exactly 1 p.m. Yeah. I slept probably from 6:30 to 1. Straight through. I was so happy I slept. I could tell the difference. I mean, you could tell. Yeah. Hey, you know what Uncle Fester's saying over here too? I just found out today. You know I'm diabetic, right? Type 2. And he says he'd like to, because I'm diabetic, he'd like to punch me in the mouth or something like that. I don't know. Because I'm diabetic, I don't know. There was a reference to punching me or that I wouldn't last long. I don't know. It's weird. Very strange, angry people. Don't you agree? Because and who's Lou did not attack anybody, not even Lou or his family. Who's Lou did not attacking somebody wasn't what the documentary did. Then that means all documentaries that talk about people, good or bad, you know, they're not attacking. It's just giving the facts. It's public information. Lou worked here. Lou had businesses, and a lot of them, and they were all defunct after 2 to 4 years. That's not attacking the family. Oh, Lou was married, has a child, The name, the face was blacked out and all that, so you couldn't see who these people were, even his ex-wife, and the name. So he didn't say, the movie was made just pointing out facts. Born here, lived there, had a family here, wife moved over there, questioning why things happened is not an attack. And they say they see it as an attack, but I don't believe it for 1 minute that they believe it. They know. And let me tell you why I know they don't believe it's a real attack. They're just saying it because they're supporting Lou for whatever reason. They're saying it because they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing, these guys. They're attacking. They're attacking. They're purposely saying stuff, putting up people's addresses, doxing them, because a documentary came out about Lou. And anybody who was a part, talks about it, supports that thing, or is like me, can't stand Lou and want him to get the F out of ufology, they're going to attack. You're not allowed to have an opinion either way. They don't want you to have an opinion, especially if it's not one they want you to say what they're saying. And that is awfully strange. How do you go throughout life without anybody criticizing you? See, if these people were really believing what they were doing, their whole life must be a mess, right? You can't have a discussion with these people because they won't accept anything you say if they don't believe it. Like, if you said something about the movie Jaws, like, oh, they say the shark looked fake, and you say, yeah, it did look fake, but there were some good qualities. No, there were no good qualities. It was fake. Everybody knows, we know it's fake. But they won't allow you to say it looked real at some points. You know, that's what they're doing with this narrative. They won't let you talk about the real stuff. They want you to only talk about the stuff we can't prove. But anything you have hard evidence on, you're not allowed to talk about. It's weird. There's got to be a sickness named for this. Narcissism?
Expose them. Expose them.
First clue.
Expose them.
That's the first clue. We gotta find.
Like I said, we can handle this the old-fashioned way. Go behind it, the back of the head.
They haven't. They're on a.
Wait, that's what he said? Go back. See, I told you I didn't watch it. I just heard. Go back behind the what? They cut it out.
The back of the head.
The back of the house?
We can handle this the old-fashioned way. Go behind it, the back of the head.
We could handle this the old-fashioned way, and guess what? He's not doing it. He's a pussy. Look, watch.
We can handle this the old-fashioned way. Go behind it, the back of the head.
So let's go, man. What are you waiting on, dude? What are you waiting on, Lou? I put 4 videos out and I got to put one up today. What are you waiting on? We can do this the old-fashioned way, Lou said. If Rob Heatherly wants to sit in for Lou, I'll take that warm-up. I'll warm up with him. And then this way I can show what would happen. I'd put him to sleep. I know people out there watching who think they know me from last year. It's not the same person. You have no idea. That's what I like. That's what I like. That they don't know. They just assume. But yet, I can see Rob Heatherly with a concave chest, and he looks like he's not that healthy. He's a little younger than me, too, and he looks older. I want to thank everybody for today. It was a good time. The UK puts on the best face in the chat room. You guys are unreal. And you make GoofOn a place that people really enjoy. And I can't thank you enough for that. My moderators are incredible, and the super chatters are off. I mean, you guys are unreal. Tomorrow, I'll be on Unidentified S4 with Anthony. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow with Unidentified S4. I guarantee it, we're going to have a lot of fun. And tomorrow, I will be trying. Just look for the notifications early. See if I can put up something on the new channel, GoofOn Lives. That channel it'll start getting videos on there. It is the second channel I'll be running. Third, if you count third phase UFO report. And I want to, what is this? Another super chat? All I can say is I have your back, brother. No, I know. You're unbelievable. Anthony's unbelievable from Unidentified S4. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And with that being said, thank you, Unidentified S4, for the $5 super chat. All I can say is I have your back, brother. And gosh, all over the haters. But they would like it. Mucho gusto, generoso. Have a good night, everybody. I'm Rich Giordano. I want you to watch the Super Bowl tomorrow. My prediction, end score. You ready? 27-24. The Rams. But I don't want the Rams to win. I want Cincinnati to win. I like that guy. Who is that? Burrows? Jim Burrows? The quarterback? Holy shit. If their offensive line, which I think they're going to get crushed tomorrow, if they can stop number 99, they'll win the game. They won't be able to stop them. Rams, 27-24 with a kick with about, that puts them ahead with about a minute and 15 left. That's my prediction. That's a good one. That's pretty deep. Usually don't go that deep. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Have a good weekend.
There's a thing. It's rotating.